Oh, you. No, why'd you do that for? Ah! Makes me look like a noob rider, you know. 5:10 in the morning. It's a bit too early for that stuff. Oh, look at this. And that's slippery as crap. A very, very good early morning, boys and girls. It is 5:10 in the morning. Oh my gosh. It is cold. It is early. My brain's not even functioning correctly. Probably 1/10 of my brain's even operational right now. It is cold, cold, cold. It's so miserable right now. Like, I know you guys and girls probably can't tell how miserable I am. It's 5:11 in the morning. Oh gosh, who vlogs at 5:11 in the morning? So I'm more of a 7 o'clock onwards type of person. Yeah, this is still too early for me. And I'll tell you what, my neighbours probably love me at 5 o'clock in the morning. I mean, this KTM is stupid loud with the exhaust I've got on. It's the only time I ever feel bad for my neighbours. I still feel bad for them in general every time I rock up home or just from anything. It's the only time I don't want my exhaust on, I must admit. I guess this morning's gone pretty good. Mainly because I actually bought myself some winter gloves this time. Holy Christ. Before, when I had my MT-09 down here, because that thing does not have heated grips on it. Holy crap, I couldn't feel my fingers. It was all the way down right to the middle of my palm is all I could feel. Everything around it was just numb. It was a miserable, miserable morning every time I woke up and knew I had to ride that bike. That was pretty much the only time when I didn't really want to ride bikes in general, because mate, trying to feel your numb fingers, trying to navigate switches, have throttle control input, clutch control input, you know, it's just, oh, it is an absolute nightmare. Just try to work your way around certain things, you know, and you need to have that feel of control of your motorcycle. Yeah, good luck with ya. It's like trying to wake up with a dead leg to hit the alarm clock that you set right across the room, you know. I've done that before. It is not fun. And you set the alarm clock stupid loud so you can wake up every morning. Like, yeah, it's pretty much like that, you know. You need to do something with the bike, but you can't feel your fingers, and that's the worst part. Oh my gosh. And yeah, I'll tell you what, mate, these gloves, these Dainese gloves, and my gosh, it has been well worth 110 bucks. And I just put my foot down. Doing a takeoff at 5:17 in the morning. Stop it! You wake the neighbours. But then again, people do drive a little bit crazy in the morning too. I've had like people take off as soon as the light just turned green and I'm still in the middle, ready to go. But that's Sydney for you. No F's given. The one thing I do like about the morning is I get to see my own girl pop flames every time she backfires. Watch. I hope you can pick that up because I was trying to ride in a straight line and concentrate. But mate, she spits flames like no tomorrow. Every single morning. It's so good, but mate, the neighbours probably hate me for it. I mean, like, look at this. Look at it. Look at it. It just sounds so good and it looks so cool. The only bad side about it is because it's dark out right now. When people do see good old KTM here spit flames, they kind of drive up closer to the rear end of the bike just to have a quick look at it, you know. Like, it's cool and all, but you don't have to get too close, you know. Enjoy the show from a safe distance, you know. Yeah, man, my fingers are nice and warm, nice and snug. I can feel my heated grips now. Yeah, it's like before I was still wearing my original gloves that were still air breathable. I was wearing latex gloves over another glove with my original riding gloves on top, and it still didn't do squat. And then now, yeah, mate, if you ever commute to work or whatever, or you're riding in the cold, get some winter gloves, mate. It'll save your fingers, it'll save your biking mentality. And yeah, mate, they're well worth the money. Because I am a stubborn, cheap bastard. And yeah, I like to just spend money on other things. I didn't really want to buy winter gloves, but oh my gosh. You know, desperate times, desperate measures. I just winged it, bought it. And I didn't think they were going to work, but oh my gosh, these things are paid off. I can literally feel the tip of my fingers because those are the first things to go. The only downside about these gloves, because they're thermal, it's a little bit thick. So just trying to hit some buttons, especially my turn signals, right? And the turn signals are the biggest point to me. Sometimes it's a little bit hard to hit the left turn signal. I can pick it up, it's the right one that worries me. The glove around the thumb is actually quite thick. So yeah, I have to hit it twice or 3 times sometimes. But apart from that, I'm not complaining about anything else. These things work just fine for the cold winter weather. Or for the cold early mornings that you guys always wake up to. I just wish the stars were out, man. It would have been so good. You guys still probably can't tell, but I still feel miserable right now. I'm still half asleep, but I'm awake, but half asleep. Yeah, and I wasn't even planning on vlogging. It just came out of me just to start talking to you. I don't know why. There she goes, pops and crackling. Hey, look at that. You got a Ford Ranger Raptor to a standard Ford Ranger. It's almost like me staring at the Super Duke 2.0. You know the other vehicle's better than yours, but in a way, you just choose to like what you got. And I actually love the first gen Super Dukes over the second and third gens, just because it looks cool. And it's pretty much nearly the exact same thing. I know the second gen Super Dukes, they've got the titanium valve imaging, but yeah, it gives it an extra 500 RPM and like 2-3 extra horsepower. It's no biggie, but I like this bike a lot more. It's just personal preference, really. Oh, that crackles, man! Holy Christ, you can't get over it. It just sounds so good, so good. It's so juicy and crispy. I know it's bad for the bike too, because it's not tuned properly, but mate, it just sounds so good. So Sydney's now just on the brink of waking up. And see, funny enough, I bought these gloves when spring's just around the corner, literally. So I'm hoping I didn't put my money to waste. Yeah, it still does get pretty cold. Oh, you! No, why'd you do that for? Ah! There's always that sweet spot with the Super Duke here, that put the throttle on the right amount, the right time, it'll just die. It happens. Makes me look like a noob rider, you know. One thing I hate about it, it turns all the safety features back on again. Yeah, there we go. Back to normal. GTIM, huh? Oh, well, Super Duke you. Let's not stall this time, eh, girl? Oh, she didn't stall, so I'm happy about that. The biggest thing I hate about it is stalling when you're between cars, because they don't know really what to do. Oh, he wants to play in the morning, jeez. A bit early, but I'm still ready to play sometimes. See, bro. And I was short shifting too, so give him the chance, you know. Yeah, man, this Super Duke, I love it. I love it. I don't want to sell it. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't know. I've been looking at other bikes. This is a great bike. Yeah, so the best part I like about this bike, it's always got the torque on tap, man. Like, seriously, you know, if you want to go, I'll go, and she'll go too. for this stuff. So addicted to it. Let's see. Yeah, 1, 2. Look at that. See? 2, 3. That's Sydney for you, man. A red light is still a green light to some. Look at this. Look at these people. All going to work. This is what keeps Australia going. Things that people have to do to keep food on the table and a roof over their heads. This is why I don't necessarily like to ask people, what do you guys do for a living? You gotta respect some people's personal privacy and then the things that they do to survive in this world. Gotta get over the graggles. The downhills are where she really shines for them. They're backfiring the pa 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 pa. That's just crazy, eh? I mean, like, see this bit here? I still can't get over the fact that you guys are allowed to do this down here, right? That car house just parked there like that. In Queensland, we always have dedicated parking, you know, to avoid incidents or situations, you know, where people aren't used to. And it just, yeah, I almost rear-ended a car like that because I didn't know it was parked. I feel like the Gold Coast is a lot more safe because it's a small city to easily develop, you know. You can keep developing it, you can keep improving it, where Sydney is here, it's just too big, it's so old. I'm a little happy biker right now. Again, my fingers aren't cold, and I've pretty much got my dream bike, my dream super naked. Yeah, how's your 2020 going, boys and girls? Let me know down in the comments below, what have you been up to during this hard time? I hope all is well. Now this roundabout is known to be stupid. It's not so bad in the mornings, but you still get the few. Oh, Jesus. At least we've got an ambulance on standby. Just got to look at the bright side of things, you know. Let's go. Yeah, this is where I can hear it crackle. It never gets old. Alright, boys and girls, I'm gonna sign off here. I'm gonna stop talking gibberish. Yeah, let you guys enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, nights. As always, you know, I hope you guys and girls are having a good, fantastic 2020. Just try and enjoy the little things in life. As always, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you boys on the next one. Peace.